Hi, I'm Iyare and this is Fantastic Realm, your weekly roundup of what's new in comic books. It's a really exciting week this week. We've got 3 great books from DC and tons of other stuff. In fact, it's so exciting, it's mind-blowing! This is The Mighty. We're 4 issues into this new series, and so far writers Peter J. Tomasi and Keith Champagne and artist Peter Schneiderg have woven a tale about the world's only superhero and the leader of his support team. Now, our superhero is Alpha One, and when we first meet him, he seems isolated and aloof. When Cole becomes his support team, we seem to be heading towards a classic buddies adventure a la Captain America and Bucky. But all the while, throughout this entire series, little subtle hints have been dropped that all is not quite right, and issue 4 sees events take a really sinister turn. It's intriguing, beautifully realised, and best of all, unpredictable. So if you haven't been following it already, check it out. This is The Mighty, issue 4, out now on DC. This new book from DC sees the character Power Girl rebooted for a new generation. Now, if you're not familiar with her, she's a Kryptonian from an alternate universe, stranded on our Earth in the midst of the final crisis. Now, she's here and she's trying to make a life for herself. And there is a story going on here, but essentially all you really need to know is Power Girl is a book about a large-breasted, super-powered blonde kicking ass. And if that idea floats your boat, then you'll want Power Girl in your life. Just don't let the pages get stuck together. Power Girl #1 out now on DC Comics with a couple of seriously stacked variant covers. So the DC universe is getting a serious makeover at the moment, and there's plenty of new stuff for you to sink your teeth into, and I'm not just referring to Power Girl's juicy bits. Run is a new 6-part mini-series, and in this first issue, we follow villain the Human Flame as he tries to escape retribution. Now for me, any guy whose shtick is that he shoots flame from his nipples probably deserves everything he gets. But this is a book that soon has you rooting for the bad guy, and this despite the fact he's fat, he's hairy, and he punches girls in the face. So if that sounds like your sort of thing, Final Crisis Aftermath Run, this is issue #1 and it's out this week. There are plenty of other great books out this week. We promised you lots of excitement, and we start off with Daredevil's Noir series, which hits issue 2. For Hulk fans, Broken Worlds Book 2 is out this week. For people who've been following War of Kings, issue #3 of 6 of this mini-series comes out. The Human Torch gets his own Timely Comics series. This is issue #1 of that out this week. For people who've been following Dark Reign, one of the new series launched under that banner was Agents of Atlas. This is issue #4. The Buffy season continues in the comic book. Issue #25 of season 8 sees the adventure continue. #14 of Cable, Messiah War. This is out this week, and we're up to chapter 4 of the Messiah War story. There's a new X-Men book. This one, The New Mutants, issue #1, hits your shelves this week. The Flash Rebirth hits issue #2. Like Johns and Van Scriver's opus continues. Dark Reign continues in the shape of the Invincible Iron Man. This one sees trouble for Pepper Potts in issue #13. Unlucky for her, eh? See what I did there? Superman World of New Krypton hits issue #3 this week. One of my favourites, The Boys, hits issue #30. This is a little bit of a landmark in this series. Oh, another real favourite of mine at the moment. Really kind of enjoying what's going on in Deadpool. This is issue #10 of that. And for fans of the Marvel Zombies franchise, series #4 of that is out now, and the second issue of this 4th series hits your shelves this week. So that's pretty much all we've got time for this week on Fantastic Realm. Make sure you join us next week when we'll be reviewing more new comic books. And in the meantime, don't forget to rate us, send us your comments, send us your messages, and don't forget, if you're feeling the show, let somebody know. All right. You can buy any of the books we reviewed at fantasticrealm.co.uk, and don't forget to quote the code FAN1 to get yourself a 10% discount. You can also check us out at our eBay store and see more videos, or join our online communities at Facebook, MySpace and YouTube. We've now launched the Fantastic Realm video podcast on iTunes, so feel free to add a comment about this video below, and don't forget you can drop by the store to check out what we've got in stock.